Hello everyone and welcome back to The Backroads. My name is Jared and this is Project MR2. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be tinting the T-bars on my car because I very much enjoy not being blinded anymore whilst I drive because my head doesn't fit with the sunshades in, as you'd see with episode 1 of Project MR2. This is actually a fan suggestion. This is from Mike Powers from the first MR2 video, so thank you very much Mike for that suggestion. I'm an idiot for not thinking about it before. I hope this is going to go well. I've got about 6 meters of tint film because I can't put the screen protector on, so completely rookie. I'm going off YouTube videos I've watched. So hopefully it all goes to plan and I'm not blinded anymore. Okay, so today what we're going to do, we're tinting the T-bars as I said. This is what we've got to use it. So we've got 35% window tint film from Black Glass, just off of Amazon. 6 meters of it because I'm going to mess it up quite royally a couple of times probably. This is going to let 35% of the light through, so hopefully it should reduce it and I'll still be able to see out of it, but because it's on the roof, it's not really a problem with legalities. And then also we've got a quick tint film tool set, so it's just a 9-piece set. We've got the squeegees, we've got stainless steel blades for the glass, and then we've also got a soapy water bottle, which we're going to need whilst we put the film on. What it does, I don't quite know yet. Bit more education to be done, and then we'll be able to tint the T-bars and I will no longer be blind. So let's get to work. Hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so what we're doing, take the T-tops off first and then we're going to give them a quick clean so the surface is as clean as possible to get the film on, and a fiddle to get this off as always. Here we go. What we're going to be using is Autoglim Fast Glass, not a sponsor, it's just what we've got on hand. Would be lovely though. So we're going to use this, get the surface nice and clean for the tint to get applied to, so we've got no dirt or anything trapped underneath it because it's going to drive me insane if it is and it won't bond properly. So let's give it a clean. So next, what we had to do was clear up the surface of the glass so we've got a nice and clean surface area to work with when we apply the film. But first I thought I'd try my hand at a detailer's wipe. Which ended poorly, sorry about that. Finally, all we had to do was dry up the surface of the glass, ready for our first attempt. Cool, so we're going to start trying to have a go at this now. I've never done this before, so I don't know how it's going to go. I've cut a bit of our tint just to shape, just so it's a bit of a pain. This is the side which has the plastic, it's a bit filthy where we've just been on the ground, but this is the side where the plastic peels off, so the glue's on here. So what we're going to do is first we're going to spray this down with a bit of soapy water, and by soapy water it's literally just water in a spray bottle with some fairy liquid. Get it a bit kind of slippery on the surface so we can size this up. I've got a heat gun just down there which is going to let us shrink it to size because it's a slight curve, so it shouldn't need too much. And we've got a load of squeegees there as well just to help us out. So let's begin. The best way to do this bit would probably be to actually measure it up, but that's not quite how I tend to roll, although it's already gone poorly. We get our squeegee and just kind of try and get this a bit more aligned, and then we'll start cutting it a bit to shape more.
Do you want to know one thing that you have forgotten?
What have I forgotten?
What side are you doing it on?
On the inside. It's on the inside.
Yeah, but what side are you meant to measure it up?
Oh, so measuring it up on the side that hasn't got the glue side on it first, and then when the glue goes on, it'll be that way. I think that's right. Although most people I've seen size it up do it because they put it on, they measure it up on the outside first, but because we've got the panel out, then it should be okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm get the knife, and whilst it's just here, let's cut it as kind of close to the edge as we can get it. Okay, now that's pretty. You do have to actually apply more pressure than I am here, because I'm going to have to do it again. Okay, so in terms of first tries, it's not a good one, but it's a try. So what I'm going to do here is let's try size it up with the heat gun a bit. For the false hope that I could save the first attempt, I'd set out on a mission to fix my poor efforts with the power of our heat gun. But that's not gone well, is it? So about right now, Liam's trying to have a go because he is a bit more delicate than I am. And also just wants to have a play around, I think. Now I pass the heat gun over to Liam to see if he can save the first attempt at all, before he then realises the mistake that I'd made.
It's difficult to get. It's because this has been put on the floor, hasn't it?
Yeah, but this top side is.
Yeah.
But the bit that's been on the floor is the bit that has the film to peel off.
Yeah, you will need a new sheet and it will have to be absolutely sterilised. Yeah, so that one's pretty much gone. We need to make sure that whenever you take a new bit off, you're going to need to make sure that the sheet itself stays sterilised, because I think the problem that we've had is that Jared has accidentally put like tiny stone bits on it, and that's why it's causing the problems. So yeah, I think we'll get a new sheet, we'll clean all this surface area up, and we'll try again.
Liam had quickly become ill watching my attempts and fancied to go himself with our new clean sheet. And judging by the angry looking reflection, it wasn't going too well. And the aggressive squeegee action probably didn't help either.
It's
It was probably a bit skillful as well.
So annoying, look, it's bang on.
Oh well. On to the next bit. So crawling around on the floor trying to tint wasn't quite working. So what we did was we used a stolen old school table from the workshop at LUDEN Automotive to continue our tinting education with, you guessed it, yet another sheet. Have you just ruined it?
That's why I don't like you.
I can't see a single issue. What are you looking at?
There. God damn it.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
It's an acceptable level. Mate, it's my car. I get the same.
Unacceptable.
You absolute perfectionist. It's going to be your downfall.
Well, yeah, because it will just never get done. So it needs to be perfect.
And thus, the montage of our third attempt had begun. We both got to work on the job instead of laughing at each other's attempts as we had been doing, where I manned the heat gun and Liam attempted to lay the rest of the sheet out properly and trying to get rid of any of the creases that we'd caused. And you'll see in a minute how our dynamic duo act works out here.
Oh my word. It's just got bubbles. Hang on, can we get it to focus? I don't think so. It's not focusing right. It's just scratch. We're so bad at this. We're so bad. It's not even
There's
focusing.
a reason people command top dollar for this kind of stuff.
It's so bad.
I'm going to partly blame it on the fact that I cheaped out and got really cheap film. It's not gone well. I mean, we've probably still got another like 4 meters of film left to give it a go, but it's... I think I might continue being blind for a bit with the state of this. It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to try this again. This is our 4th attempt, I think. I think it's our 4th. I tried once, Liam's tried a couple of times, and we've both tried a bit together. This is the furthest we've gone. It's the best we've had so far, but I don't think there's much more in it for us. So I think my next route, because I do still want to get them tinted, is nicer tint film, because this stuff was cheap. It was about 35 quid for 6 meters of it, so it's probably not very good. And if anyone's out there who wants to help us and don't mind us filming them do it, I'd love to try and get someone to do it and see someone who's a bit more skillful doing the job, because this has gone very poorly. Which isn't a surprise. I'm not a delicate person. I never have been. I'm very cat-handed. Liam's a delicate person and he can't do it, so it's gone horribly wrong.
What I love about this is we've had this piece, we've got that down there, and look, literally over there, there's like 3 other attempts of trying to get this right. It's not gone well, has it?
No, it's gone horribly wrong. Horribly.
Are you gonna call it?
I think I'm going to call it quits. I think for now I'm happy with radiation blindness from the sun. We're in winter, so it's not too bad right now. But I think it's, we're going to try and get this done again, but I want to watch someone do it professionally.
Can you see all the scratches? It's so bad. It's so bad. At least I can see your reflection in it.
I don't know if that works.
Hang on. Wait. It's not gone well. Oh.
I think let's just rip it off.
You just want to get rid of it?
I don't think there's no saving it because the glue's rubbish on it, and I think we've heated it to the point where it's got no hope left. But pro tip is what we did to get the little cut here. It's not perfect. It could have been perfect. It's about 3 centimeters in diameter. What we did is, or radius, sorry. I broke the lid off of an old bottle of de-icer I had in the car, and we used that to kind of size it up. So any MR2 owners out there, it's roughly the same size. So if you do want to do this yourself and you're better than us, de-icer bottle. use the kind of neck of the bottle. Job done. Yeah, bodging is the name of the game, and we have failed to even bodge it today. So, yes, this is not a tutorial. Again, we don't know what we're doing. That's evident by anyone here. I'm sorry if you've watched this trying to figure out how to do it. Very sorry. But this is the learning process. We've complete amateurs to it. We've both got classic cars. We're young. We don't know quite how it's going. We're just trying to learn whilst we go along because there's so much to learn. And one day we'll be a master. One day you'll see us rolling like a bare shell in here maybe, and we'll be fixing it hopefully. But that's not now. So as you've just seen, we found this a lot harder than we had initially anticipated, and as you'll be able to tell by our confidence at the start of the video. So goodbye poor Tint job, you'll be missed.
A man with a face of defeat.
Look at this clear glass going back in.
Oh wow, it looks exactly the same as when it came off. Why is that?
Gee, it's just, you know, it's barely a tint really. It's some magical technology. It's clear. It blocks all sunlight.
Yeah. So it's only when the sun actually hits it, it turns.
Exactly. It's like the kind of chromatic filtered stuff where it changes colour with the power of magic.
We at least tried it. It's not like we didn't even attempt it. For people that have absolutely no mechanical mindness nor any sort of skilled.
Mechanical, this is.
Well, I was going to say skilled hand.
Yes.
You can't blame us for not.
We've had a go, and that's all it's about, because you don't learn if you don't have a go.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I'm going to get absolutely grilled by a lot of people for this. I welcome the grilling. It's justified. We've done terribly at this. But I hope at least you've had a bit of joy in it. Thanks again for coming to watch Project MR2 episode 3. As you saw by this crumpled up bit of tint film, it's gone horribly wrong today, but we tried. Maybe not our best, but we've tried to tint bars. I hope it was an entertaining video for you all. Once again, want to give a big thank you to LUDEN Automotive for hosting us today. And what we're going to do, hopefully, is try and track down someone who's professional, who's going to love doing this and can help us out do it in the future. Once again, thank you. If you could leave a like and subscribe, put a notification bell on so you don't miss any more episodes of Project MR2 or Project 944. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. Goodbye.